Hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's class. I'm so delighted to have everyone on board. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing today? How is everyone doing? Good evening and welcome to today's live session. It's going to be an amazing time again today. We're going to be learning how to get copywriting jobs today. So let me just remind other people that we are here and so that we can just start immediately because today's class is going to be very fast. Today's class is going to be very fast and direct. No opportunity for nonsense. Welcome everyone. How have you been so far? How has the challenge been for you? What is your take on the challenge so far? Has it been impactful? Have you been getting value so far? Has it been worth your time? Has it been worth your money? Has it been worth your time? Has it been worth your money? Please, I don't know whether you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? I don't know whether you can hear me. So type in the comment section. Let me know you can hear me. Good evening, everyone. Has the session been worth your time? Has it been worth your money? Sorry, it's not. It's even a free program. So has it been worth your time? All right. I'm so delighted to have everyone here. So give me a minute. Let me turn on my lights. Mm. How has the program been for you so far? Trust you've been getting value. Trust you've been getting value, excellent value from day one. Yep. Today is day 4 of the beautiful program we started on Monday. Today is day 4 of the beautiful program we started on Monday, and today is going to be full practical. I wonder for the people that will miss today, they are going to miss a real practical. Other ones we've been doing so far, maybe it's not like full practical, but today, definitely going to be full practical. So I want you guys to chill, relax, and just expect the juice for today. All right, can you guys see me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? If you can hear me clearly, just type in the comment section. I can hear you clearly. If I'm also clear, also type you can see me clearly. Now, there is something I deliberately did today, and many of you would notice it. I deliberately came live without putting the lights on. And that is to show you that, and I just wanted to prove a point to tell you that you can have the whole beautiful skills in the world. You can have the knowledge in the world. You can have all the expertise in the world. But guess what? You're never going to be employed when you don't package yourself. Let me tell you something. In this time and age, people judge a book by its cover. Whether you like it or not, people will judge you by your cover. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to package yourself. I'm going to be teaching you how to package yourself as a copywriter. Please, if you can see me, type I can see you. Somebody said I can't see you in the comment section. Maybe the person network is bad. If you can see me, just type in the comment section. Just type I can see you. If you can see me, just type. Okay, I can see myself. So maybe the person's network is rebooting. So today, let me put on my headset so I will get straight into business. Yes, what I'm just trying to tell you is that people would always judge a book by its cover. So always package yourself as a copywriter so that you can land the best gigs for yourself. And how do you package yourself as a copywriter to land the best gigs? It's all about having a beautiful portfolio. Somebody say beautiful portfolio in the comment section. Beautiful portfolio. Emphasis on beautiful. It has to be beautiful, compelling enough that anybody that sees this stuff, they already know that you're a copywriter. I gave some assignments, and I saw In fact, I was so surprised. You guys, the diligence I saw in the group was top notch. Let me even check it like one more time. Like I saw people that were doing big things, Hussein. I saw other people that were dropping assignment. And when I looked at it, I said, yes, this is what I really want. Then I also saw some people that were doing some things that I did not tell them to do. You know, so it was a timeline. It was a strict timeline. It was a strict timeline for I opened the group for exactly 1 hour. And if you were not able to submit your assignment within that time, if you submit it to my DM, you're harassing me. I'll just call it harassment because number one, I will not review it because you had all the whole time, but you chose not to submit. So I'm going to be reviewing the people that submitted after this class, and you guys are going to be getting your results. You're going to be seeing your work. But so far, so good. Kudos to everyone who submitted. Like we had a very big, we had a big house. We had a big house. We had about 100 and something people, but only like 15 people submitted. That's to show that sometimes many things are not valued. So that's why I had to put a time frame and lock the group. So welcome everyone. Let's get straight into today's class. How many of you watched today's video on portfolio? How many of you watched today's video on portfolio? Today we are going to be going into the practical session of that video. I'm going to be teaching you how to create your portfolio in real time. How many of you watched today's video on portfolio? I'm going to be teaching you how to create your portfolio in real time, everything step by step, writing the copies, positioning it, and all that. So beautiful. So let's get straight into business. I think many of us are behind. So I'm just going to be very, very fast so that we can catch up. This time was already gone. I think we've already spent 1 minute doing different things. So welcome to today's class. This is day 4 of the copywriting challenge. Please, if you can see my screen, everyone to just type, I can see your screen. Just type in the comment section, I can see your screen. Remember our culture here. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. If you have not liked the video, just like the video, the live video. All these things is just a system of feedback. I am not using it to do anything. It's just a system of feedback. Like if you're definitely watching the video, then it's not a bad idea to just like. So that is it. I want to ask a lot of people one question. People that are here, if you had a hospital, I want to ask whether you can employ somebody that is without training or without a proof that he or she can operate on a patient. If you had a hospital, maybe you perform surgeries in your hospital, different kind of surgery, and a client that wants to pay millions of naira to do a particular kind of surgery comes to your office, are you going to give that your client to somebody that's, somebody that is not trained? Or are you going to look for the trained person that has proof of training and award that surgical session to? So are you going to give, is it no or yes? Or is it no? Are you going to employ some? Are you going to give the person, are you going to employ who doesn't have proof, but the person said, I can train, I can train. So the truth is that many copywriters, the reason why many copywriters are broke is not because they don't have clients, it's because they claim they have clients and they claim they know copywriting, but there is nothing to show for. There's nothing to show for. There's something Pastor Emmanuel Olumide normally say. He used to say that when he started his consulting stuff, nobody wanted to employ him. Like nobody was bringing him out for speaking engagements, and that was because he just knew how to speak. He knew the rema, he knew the intelligence, but he had no certificate to back it up. But when he decided to do a 1 week or a 2 week Harvard course, he decided to do a 2 weeks Harvard course. Then he was awarded like a, Harvard something. Then anytime he wants to speak, he just start using that like a Harvard graduate from XYZ, blah, blah, blah. All those things gave him more credence in the industry. That is why I told you that people will judge you by, people will judge your book by its cover. So no matter how beautiful, no matter how intelligent you are, if you don't have an verification, a proof of work, then you're going towards not going to close. That goes for people that are doing business as well. if you don't have proof that your products work, your product is aesthetically pleasing, but there's no proof that it works. Nobody is going to buy your product. And that is exactly what we are going to be doing today. We are going to be polishing ourselves as a copywriter today. And I'm going to be telling you how to do this very, very fast so that you can appeal to your clients in no distant time. Yes. So why like if you don't have any portfolio, why then do you expect people to employ you because you are good? You understand? If you don't have experience, if you don't have a proof done, you don't need to expect people to employ you. In the job market, any job market in the world, there are a lot of people that are looking for the job you want. You're not exceptional. The only thing that distinguishes you is your proof. You understand? So when it comes to proof, you must pay attention to it. There are a lot of copywriting courses, but the only thing that probably may even, no matter the kind of English I speak here, no matter the kind of intelligence I dispense here, many people may not even still buy my course unless they see proof. You understand? So proof is very important. That is why it is very easy for many people to scam people. If all those affiliate marketers, they just go and fabricate one, I made 100 sales in 3 days. They'll just go and do one screenshot like this, edit it and put themselves. And guess what? Because of that false creation, people will always work with them regardless. Now, it doesn't it will only when it only means that when they enter inside, they will now know whether this person is authentic or not. But from the outside, it's already appealing, and the only way you can know whether it's fake or not is when you've already paid. So without proof, you cannot get premium job. Just know that. Know this and know peace. If you're a copywriter, you're a ghostwriter, or whatever you do in your life, you sell online. Without proof, you cannot get premium job. Without proof, nobody is going to buy your course. Without proof, nobody is going to work with you. So, how do you get proof as a beginner? That is the question you need to ask yourself. How do you get proof as a beginner? Today, we are going to be going over 6 steps on how to build your portfolio fast. And I'm going to be rushing down all these 6 steps so that we can use the remaining time for practical. Yeah. So the first way to build your portfolio is by doing free jobs. I remember when I started online, I started making money with copywriting. I just finished learning copywriting from a mentor of mine, Emmanuel Akpe, that taught me copywriting. I bought the course. So when I finished learning, got my certificates, wrote one or two copy to certify myself, you know, there was no job coming because I was a copywriter. Doesn't mean that job will start looking for me. I was shouting on my WhatsApp status every day, copywriting, copywriting. Some people didn't even understand what I was saying. Some people thought that I started doing law. Please, I hope there is no sound today. I hope the sound is clear. Is the sound clearer? Like, hope that is not making noise. All right. Is he making noise? I hope not. So nobody wanted to employ me. Even my WhatsApp people started thinking that I've started doing now. You start posting your WhatsApp status. 7 reasons why you're not making money online. Number 2 is going to storm you. You're going to write crazy headlines like that. If you want to walk into any room looking stunning, then get this bone straight hair. Your boyfriend is going to lick your toes. Many people will start using it on their WhatsApp status to boost their ego. But guess what? Money doesn't come like that, except you're using it to sell your product. I know one of my friends in the comment section now say, after this class, I am going to use this thing and go and pepper my people. But that is not how money comes. That is not how you get money in copywriting. You get money in copywriting by actually doing the work, by actually doing jobs. That is one business model. So doing free jobs. When I started the copywriting space, I had to go, and there was one person that was doing affiliate marketing. He was always selling. He opens a group and he brings in people into the group, just like we have our WhatsApp group here. Then at the end of the training, he tells people towards pay for a particular training. That training was about 30,000. Was it 60,000 then? So he just do his very, very shabby thing, his mediocre kind of training. Sorry for calling him mediocre, but his training was very, very straight to the point, not explanatory. He just gathers people into the group to like sell to them, not to give value. So I just told him, I told him that I have a great idea for him that people would always buy when they continuously see your marketing message. I know you don't have time, but give me the opportunity to write compelling marketing message for you, at least 5 to 7, you know, and I assure you it will convert. He now said, okay, he gave me admin. So I started writing messages in the group. I started writing copies and sending to the group. The people were now paying the money for the product I was selling, and people were sending me the 60,000 naira receipts. I was like, in a day, you get like 12 receipts of 60,000. And I was mad. I was like, so this guy really makes this money. This guy really makes this money. And I think that was the reason that I even got into affiliate marketing, because nobody told me. I saw it by myself that it was working. So even though his training was not even as 5 days as mine, his training was 30 minutes and people were still buying because his training was straight to the point. He had proof. He had proof. Everything was good. So I started doing those free jobs. And when I started doing those free jobs, I started putting those free jobs in my portfolio. What is a portfolio? A portfolio is a list of work you've done. It's what it's an verification that gives you credence in the area you're claiming dominance in. I don't know whether you guys understand that thing I just spoke right now. But a portfolio, you said, I have built 10 houses before. Okay, I have built one in Orchid Road. I have built one in the Victoria Island. I have built one in Sapele Road. That is your portfolio. You're showing pictures. You have a document where you're showing pictures. I'm a civil engineer. My portfolio, I have built 10 roads in Nigeria and three bridges. Lekki Ekpe Bridge, I built it. You know, Calgary Bridge, I built that one with Julius Berger. I built the other one in another place with Dangote Refinery. These are your portfolio, so that when somebody wants to employ you, they know that yes, you've done 1 or 2 jobs. So one of the ways to build yourself towards build your portfolio is to do free jobs. So the second way to build your portfolio is by doing an actual job. After I finished doing that work, the guy didn't really give me anything. Although he wanted to justify himself. So he gave me one stuff to just write on Twitter for him, one content, and he paid me some small money. And I was happy. I was happy because I was happy. I was happy because he paid me small money, and I was happy um because somebody was actually paying me for that was the first money I got in copywriting. That was 20,000 naira in 2021. Do you understand? So when I got that money in 2021, I was like, somebody has paid me money. But that didn't really freak me out. Then what really stood out for me was when that guy actually, referred me to one of his friends that wanted to write a copy. And that copy was in a crypto niche. And that crypto niche, those guys, they had a lot of money. They paid me well. As a beginner copywriter, and you're making something like $500 as at then, or you're making something like 800. I did 3 jobs for them, crypto, forex people, and I was paid well. And that was what, like, I was so arrogant when I made that money. Not arrogant in a bad way, but arrogant like I am the best copywriter in the world, because those guys were coming to me and telling me this thing really works, that because of what I did, that their clients are more people are paying, that they've never experienced something like this before. You get, so they were using that thing and it was making money for them. So another way to build your portfolio is by doing the actual work. Then I compiled all those work and I dropped it in my Google Drive. Another way to build your portfolio is by doing group work. Now, what is group work? If you're in a community, a lot of people will be writing different copies. A lot of people will be reviewing their copies and all. Just like you in the university. In the university, we used to have lecturers. Like one lecturer will write a paper, a research work. I hope you guys can still hear me. One lecturer will write a research work. Another lecturer will now come. Dr. Emmanuel, we love you so much. I want to also contribute to those your research so that you can add my name as part of the people that wrote this work. He will just do something. He will remove one comma and put full stop, and he'll put his name there. Dr. Michael, Dr. Emmanuel, Dr. Uche, Dr. Benga. 4 people name will be there for one small paper. And when you search on Google, you will see the papers attributed to their name. And each of them will have a copy of those work as part of what their portfolio. How many of you can relate to this thing that happens in the educational sector? If you have passed through the university, you know what I'm saying. You'll see a mathematics textbook or a physics textbook or any book. Even if you're a law student, you see it's probably not even written by one person. You'll say Obilade, you'll say another Obilade, Mr. Kayo, that barrister, this barrister. How many of you can relate? So, but there'll be just one name at the front, but other ones are about contributors, and they also have the right to have the portfolio. So, if you're in a community with a group of copywriters, it's going to be easy for you because when other people are writing copies, your job is just to meet them and tell them, oh, beautiful, this is your copy. Let me look at it. Let me review it for you. Can you add me? Can I use your copy and also add it to my portfolio? That is it. Another way to build your portfolio is through internship. I'll not be explaining this one. Another way to build your portfolio is still through certification. Certification, this is just all about having your certificate, like undergoing through a system and having a certificate. I have 4 certificates on copywriting from Downlock, from Manuel Akpe in Nigeria, from Udemy, and from Coursera. So 4 certificates, 3 international, 1 Nigerian. So all these things build your credence. When people want to employ you, they look at you and say, oh, this guy have actually passed through some copywriting courses and all. So another one is through mentorship. When you have a mentor, when you have somebody that is interested in your growth, you cannot really make mistake, because a mentor is just like a guide. You may think a mentor may not give you, may not a mentor is just the one that makes sure everything you're putting in your portfolio is quality enough for people to employ you. A mentor is a person that when you have a real job, he's going to guide you. Boss Uzi, like one of my students, he's a beginner, so he landed a 350K, 350,000 naira job, yes. And he was so scared because that was, this copywriting thing, a lot of people do it like luck. Let me just learn it so that in case he pay, but to his surprise, he was so diligent that they wanted to pay him 350K. They paid him 350K. So after he got the job, he now went to me, Boss Uzi, please, I can't do this job. I'm scared. Please, I want to give you the job. You can take 200. Let me just collect 150. I just laughed at him. I just told him, bro, like I'm going to be a wicked person if I do that. This is an easy job. I looked at the job description. This is an easy job. This is a job you can do under just 3 hours. Highest. You can do this job under 3 hours and you make your money and put your money in your bank account. You understand? So somebody said network is bad. Please, is network bad? Can you guys hear me clearly? Is it transmitting well? Yeah. So this guy, like, he thought he wanted to give me 200K, and I said, no, I don't need your money. What thing I need is I want you to have the experience. Let's do this job together. Please, is the network okay? Is it clear? So what I told him, oh yeah, what you need to do is, I just told him what he needs to do, and I almost did the job for him. And I almost did the job for him. And he was so happy. He was like, is it this thing? And when he got it, they reviewed the people that were having the job. They say, Kayode, I called his name. You did a great job. You did a great job. Well done. But we just want you to remove this thing. They now give him more picture to add in this copy, in the sales page. And that was the only correction. When he put those copies and submitted it to him, they say, thank you so much. They paid him the complete money because as a copywriter, if you're a serious person in life, if you don't have a mentor, you do the job free first, then you get paid later. If you have a mentor will tell you that, see, never start writing any copy without getting paid at least 60% or 50% upfront least. Do you understand? So this guy collected about 200 and something K, at upfront. Then when he finished, they paid him. I think what they paid us back was remaining 120. So when we got the remaining 120, was so happy. Like BOSSUHZI, da, da, da. He said, BOSSUHZI. And one thing about human beings is that when the money has not entered your hand, I can give you everything. I just want to take 150. When the money entered Baba's hand, he now remembered he needed an iPhone. He remember he needed a this. He remember he needed a that. He said, BOSSUHZI, can I just give you 20K? Thank you for that. I said, oh, my students, I know you guys. When you guys have touched money, the mouth change. Take all your 100% profits. You will not pay me now. It's not now I need the money. It is in the future when conglomerates are inviting you to speak. Then that is where you pay me, and you are not talking 20, you are talking millions. So this is what mentorship can do for you. Mentorship, a good mentor is not just after your money. A good mentor is just there to guide you. And trust me, a lot of people abuse this thing called mentorship. Mentorship is not a place where you just carry your load and dump on somebody's head. You understand? It's not a place you carry you have to do the work. If Kayode didn't write copy, if he did not send series of proposals, if he didn't send series of pitches, I have a lot of successful students that just learned from me recently. Dominate With Copywriting was just recently created 3 months ago, and we are having many, many results. Hidden result that I almost don't like even putting in the group. So, you just need to be diligent and don't be among the 80% that would not get the best out of a system. Be among the 20% that will continue going and continue getting results and continue opening. Just, it has to be, you need to fight. Indulge your mentors, indulge them. Mentorship, when you come to a mentor like a wise person, they'll always listen to you. But the problem is most people come to the mentor, but I'm looking for more prospective ways towards land more job or to just put some money in my pocket. I've thought about this, I've thought about this, I've thought about this one. We'll implement it together. I'll be happy to implement it, but don't just come. But I'm tired. I can't even do this again. Me, I'll tell you, I'm tired too. I'm tired. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into one or two practical. Like, I'm just interested in many of you growth. I pray that many of you succeed so that you guys can give me money. All these 5K is just a starter. You give me plenty more money. And the reason why you give me plenty more money is because you have it in your bank. So, what are your 3 top ways to build your portfolio? Put it in the comment section. 3 top ways to build your portfolio. Everyone, put it in the comment section. Everyone, put it in the comment section. What are your 3 top ways to build a portfolio so that we can just go into practical right now? The 3 top ways to build your portfolio. All right. Somebody said doing free jobs, an actual job. Beautiful. All right. Free jobs, actual job. Thank you so much. Free jobs. Somebody said free jobs. Yes. Free jobs. Now, let me tell you something about free jobs. Nigerians like free things, so especially business owners. Be very, very careful where you're doing things for them. Even though you're trying to build your own portfolio, just know that it's risky as well because Nigerians can just sabotage you. So just have that in back of your mind. Now let's go over to practical how to build your portfolio. We are going to be building our portfolio very fast with Chat GPT today. So we are going to be using ChatGPT to build our portfolio. So I'm going to go over to chat.gpt.com. So guys, hope you can see my screen. I just hope you can see my screen because next time I'm going to be coming to that place to check your comment. It's going to be a very long time because right now is going to be practical all through. So please, everyone, look at the board. Let me also change my screen to white. Let me also change my appearance to light color so that you guys can see. People that their network is always breaking. So this is it. So now you can just type on ChatGPT, I am a fresh graduate of the BOSSUHZI copywriting school. I want to build my portfolio using demo jobs. Kindly list out some folders. Kindly list out some folders I should create. So folders I should create, e.g., sales copy, email copy, blah blah blah. Then put dots. Now, this is where the work starts, guys. Great move. So right now, you know, this is what you're going to be creating. Now, under sales, you're going to first create a sales copy. Under sales copy, we are going to create long form sales letters, video sales letters. So let's do it instead of just talking. So we go over towards our Google Drive. We go over to drive.google.com. This is the time you start doing your foldering. Now, see, these are some of my students, these are some of my student portfolios. These are some of my student portfolio. Yeah. This is Grace portfolio, Grace Undukwe. These are portfolio. You can see it, right? It has an about me section, sales copy, blah, blah, blah. You can also see other people's portfolio. This is Precious portfolio. Precious. So let's create our own. So we are going to be creating a new portfolio. We are going to be naming that portfolio. Let me find one person name in the comment section. Which person name is easy? I don't want the name that will bite my teeth. Charles. Destiny, yeah. Favor Gabriel is easy. Let me just use Favor Gabriel. Favor Gabriel portfolio. Copywriting portfolio. Favor Gabriel, are you a guy or a lady? Put it in the comment section. Are you a guy or a lady? Now, this is Favor Gabriel's word portfolio. So we open it. Now, this is where we start creating our folder. So we left click again and go over to new folder and name it was sales copy. Then we'll click on that, they'll create another one. We create another one, turn it towards email copies. They will create another one. We name it towards website copies. Website copy. Then we can create another one. We just name it an about me. Then Favor Gabriel. You can see. So right now, instead of us to keep creating, okay, we can just create one more folder. We can name that folder. Let me see what ChatGPT gave us. Add copy. Okay, let's create add copy and social media content. Add copy. So then social media content. I think this is okay. No need to be stressing. So now, this is it. But if you want your client to see it sequentially, all you need to do is you can rename it and just add, like you want them to see this one first. Just type 1, then put 1 there. Then if you want them to see this one second, then put number 2. Or put this one number 2. And if you want them to see this one third, I'm even doing self. Number 3. Then let me put number 4 here and see whether it aligns. Number 4. Okay, number 4, it aligns. Then number 5. So we have We have 5 folders here. We have 5 folders here. All we just need to do right now is to start writing copies in each of these folders. So right now, let's go and write. Let's start filling up our folders. Let's go to now. There's another one called social media content, but because of time, we are not going to be doing those ones. So right now, you can just tell it thank you. Or now, if you want to go extra folder, you can now go into those sales. You can start creating subfolders into those folders, but we are not going to be doing that because of time. Like you can create inside sales copy, you can create a folder inside there, long form sales copies. But in my experience, that can be very, very arranged, but it can be so tiring for your client. So most times I just prefer towards just have it raw there. So let's have a first one. So thank you. Thank you. So kindly write a compelling, a compelling long form, long form sales letter for a random Nigerian product. Or let's use UK for a random UK product. From a random UK product on skincare. How did they spell care again? Okay. Kindly remove all indicators like headline, hook, offer. Just write it one off. All this English is just plenty English, but you guys, you know what I'm trying to say. So your mirror is telling. So this copy has already started, though. This copy has already started. So you can see it's just already writing a copy for us. It has already started. You can see. So it is not so good. There's no even price here. ChatGPT dey vex. You dey vex so you dey vex so abeg add bullets now. Add bullets and bold and italic now with better headline. With better headline and hook. No, they do like person wey dey swear for. Do not forget to add the pricing and use intelligent price anchors. Now, if you're not trained as a copywriter, you may not even understand all these prompts. Do you understand? So you can see. So ChatGPT understand broken. He understand broken English. No one thing say he no understand. He understand and die. You understand? So where are we now? Let's go over to it. So you can see finally a skincare breakthrough that doesn't just manage your skin, it fixes it from within. Blah 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 blah. You can see. So this is a beautiful copy right now that when you copy it, you can paste it in your word. You can paste it. So we open our Google Docs. Then we copy all this job here. So let's even go down, just copy all the job once. No need to be editing. This class, we are not going to be editing, even though it's a wrong practice. But, when you guys come to the paid class, you guys will understand why you need to edit your work. For this paid class, for this free class, we can't be editing in 5 minutes. I think editing is one of the things that even take time, but that is what will make people know that you're a copywriter. So right now, we've already written this copy for a skincare brand. You understand? If you want to be extra, you can go to ChatGPT and create an image. But now, what is the name of this product? ChatGPT, give us name now. What if your skin didn't? Blah, blah, blah. ChatGPT did a bad job. You can see when you have when you do not give it right prompts and you don't give it specifics, when you're not specific, it will just give you rubbish. So let's just name this product Favors Glow. No, let me use another person's name. Let me use Femi Glow. Femi Glow. So Femi Glow Glow Skin Care. Then after you finish writing this job, then you can now download it. When you download it, you download it as PDF. Then when you download it as PDF, then you just come here. This is how it's going to appear. So beautiful. No client will see this work and say no to it. You can see because ChatGPT has helped you did all these bold. That is when you're submitting to your clients. Make sure you learn how to do all these things, all these bold. Learn from ChatGPT, but remove all these lines. Remove all these lines, but make your work very, very spacious. Let it breathe. Remember the one we did yesterday. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to upload, we are going to now take that copy into this folder since this is a sales page. Then we'll go to our downloads and just drag it over to where, bam. So you can see when anybody clicks your work, and you can see when anybody clicks your work. Now another thing that is important is this your folder right now. You need to make it visible so that anybody that clicks your link will be able to access all your words, your work. How do you do this? You go over to this your name, favor, something. You click on share and you click on what share again. Then you turn it from restricted to anyone with the link. So now if I send you guys this link in your comment section right now, if I send you guys this link in your comment section, many of you will be able to review favor. Please, your screen is not sharing. Please, your screen is not sharing. Guys, can you guys see my screen now? Can you guys see my screen now? Why is it not sharing? Let me check. Let me check. At what point did my screen stop sharing? Okay, I see that it's not sharing right now. Okay. After you finish writing this job, then you can now download it. Oh my God. So I think I lost you guys at one place. So I lost you guys at you can now download it. All right, sorry about that. So let me confirm again whether you guys can see my screen. So can you see my screen right now? Can you see the screen right now? Can you see my thank you guys for thank God I'm even coming to the comments. Can you guys see my screen right now? Okay, you guys can see my screen right now. So what I just did basically was to download this file. When I downloaded this file, the file came in here like this. The file came in here and this was the file. So this was the copy. This was the full copy, you guys. So this was the word full copy. And any of your clients, let me still check whether it's still recording. So any of your clients that see this work, Benny, calm down first. So any of your clients that see this work will know that this one writes better copy. So when you now download it, you download it. How do you download it? See where you download it here. When you finish writing with ChatGPT, and when you finish writing with Go, just go towards file, then click on what download. You can click on download, then go to PDF. Do you understand? So when you finish doing that, you just upload it towards, you upload it to the sales, you go to the sales page folder and you just drag it here. You understand? So anybody, and the next thing I told you guys was that you guys did not hear is when you finish doing this thing, make sure that you make your copy shareable. So you can go over towards this place, go over towards, click on favor Gabriel, then click on share, then click on what share. Then instead of it to be only restricted, change it from restricted to what anyone with the link. Understood? If you understood, put it in the comment section, type understood. If you understood, type it in the comment section, type understood. The same energy you said you did not see the screen, please read and type understood. If you understood, just type understood. Now, the next thing we need to do, and I dropped the link in the comment section. So I don't want you guys to leave the chat because you may be distracted. One somebody dancing on Facebook will now distract you right now. But I'm going to share the link later. The last energy, the last intelligence I want to pour in you guys is that having just a link is not going to give you so much credence. It's not the packaging we're talking about. One of the packaging we are talking about is, having the intelligence to create a mini website that you can host all these things. And how can you do that? We use a simple website called Gamma. So let me open Gamma website for you guys. So it's just a simple AI website that you can create to build up your portfolio. Now, because of time, we just have about 5 minutes more or less than that. So I'm just going to be showing you guys what I've done in the past with some people's work. So this was one of the job I did. So let me see whether we can edit this job. So now Gamma is just a simple website. It's just Google simple website. They drag and drop websites that just create everything for you, like from A to Z. So this was a demo job. So I can change this one from Uzoma Aranibo to what Favor Gabriel right now. And I can change this hire me here. This hire me, I can change the link that is here. This hire me, I can change the link. I can put my email. You understand? This hire me, you just put your email, uzoma@gmail.com. You understand? This hire me is like you can even put your WhatsApp number here on this link. Then in the second link, you can now put your portfolio websites. So this click here now, or I think there's a folder for portfolio. There's a button, there's a specific button for portfolio. So all these things right now, you can tweak all these things and change them to buttons in this website. You understand? In fact, I think we should do a demo job. Let's do a demo job so that you guys can see it. It's better to give all the value and not. It's better to give all the value than not to give at all. So I'm going to delete this one. I'll delete this one, send to trash. I'll also delete some of the ones we've done before, send it to trash. So now let's do a new one. So to create with this, you just need to go to gamma.ai. Then after you go to gamma.ai, click on what's create new. Hope you guys can still see my screen. All right, create new. And when you create new, you just go to generate. When you create on generate, you when you click on generate, then you see presentation, you see web page, you see document, you see show social. Then click on what web page. Then you can now give it your instructions. My name, the same prompt. My name is Favor Gabriel, and I am a copywriter. Kindly create a compelling copywriting portfolio for me. So you just click on generate. This is just a simple prompt. And when it clicks on generate, it just does is foundational work. Then after that, you just click on generate long law. Then it generates it for you guys. You're going to see the magic that will be done right now. It's just going to be doing like magic in the speed of life. If you have good internet, it will do it very, very fast for you. But our own, we are using Nigerian internet, MTN fiber, so it's not that fast. So you can see it's creating Favor Gabriel, and the name of okay, let it create finish. So, ladies and gentlemen, the storytelling brands. So as it's creating, it's just creating, it's just creating, it's just creating. You guys, it's going to add image. Like it takes you years to do. It takes you years towards create a website before, but in this time around, you're just doing websites in minutes. You understand? You're just doing websites in minutes. Minutes. Life is so beautiful with AI. So this one is saying, don't close this tab, blah, blah, blah. I don't understand. It has stopped creating, so I have to close it. I'm a disobedient child. Let it restart again. Okay. Sometimes you need to be disobedient for things to answer you fast. So let this create, then I'll show you guys one or two things. Then all these images, you can just do some changing of image and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be very, very fine. So this is Favor Gabriel's work. You can see the storyteller behind the words, blah, blah, blah. Meet Favor Gabriel, from passion to professional, a copywriter's revolution, arts, artificial, blah, blah, blah. All these things is writing is because we did not give it what specific prompt. But what we want to like really do right now is we want to just insert our portfolio link here so that when clients come to our websites, all this plenty talk they're just seeing, all we are going to be interested in is work with me button and see my portfolio. So we are going to be changing this get started towards this button yet from get started towards. In fact, I think I don't want to bore you guys. We just have a few minutes left, but I really, really want to skip this part. It's not hard, but it's very everything here is easy. But I think network is giving us issue. Network is giving us issue. So what I will just do right now, I want to take questions. If you have any questions to ask me right now, you can just ask me your question and I'll do well towards answer you. Oh, Favor Gabriel, are you a guy or a lady? I think I asked you that question before. Are you a guy or a lady? So Favor Gabriel we're using. All right. So thank you so much, guys. It has been an awesome time. Like over 17 people watching. Okay, lady. Over 17 people watching, but over 12 likes. Everybody like this video. So it has been an honor to watch you guys here. How many of you are my students? If you're my DWC students in the comment section, just type DWC. If you're my personal student that has, that I've paid for my training before, maybe I recently or before, just type DWC in the comment section. Can I use copywriting with this? Can you use phone for this copywriting? Yes. When we're starting copywriting, we did not have a laptop. We just have phone, and I was using Samsung J3. It was that Samsung J3 I was using to write all my copies. Samsung is a very good phone because especially the old Samsungs, they were so fast, 2 gig RAM. And imagine right now that some of the least phones some of the least phones are even 4 gig RAM. So there's no excuse. You can use your phone towards, even if you're using a 2006 phone, you can use it. You can use it, get into the mentorship program, then buy a phone from the money you made. So Tina Adeyemo, so my mentorship program, congratulations. So we only have one person from this live session in my mentorship. What is the rest doing? You guys don't want to improve yourself. You guys don't want to improve yourself. You want to be in the crowd. You don't want to get the real G's. You don't want to get the real intelligence. For us that we don't have a system, you don't need a system. I'm doing this with system just because I'm training. You don't need a system. All you just need is your smartphone, data connection. Understand? In fact, let me show you guys. Let me just tell you guys about this Dominate with Copywriting program so that you guys will understand that you don't really need your smartphone for this. Everything has been optimized to suit everybody, especially beginners. So the Dominate with Copywriting is specifically saying something here. I want you to become a 7-figure copywriter in 30 days or less with just your smartphone. There's a reason why I highlighted this with red. It is very, very significant because you can take this course with your smartphone. You can practice with your smartphone. Even if you're a total beginner. Now, I did not use even if you're a beginner. I said total. Total means you don't even know how to operate some phones. This is going to work for you. Because the way I teach, especially my paid program, is different from the way I teach in my free class. In my paid program, I almost break it down. You know how they used to break things for children? I break it down like you don't even know anything. Sorry to say. Until you start getting it. Maybe when I now reach module 10 or module 7, and very, very short videos that you can just intelligently grasp. Everything has practical and all. So the truth is that over 15,000 people have registered for my program When I was doing a program, I was training on copywriting on a 30,000 naira course, and over 15K people bought that program. But I realized that many people will never really get this opportunity to learn copywriting and become as big as they're supposed to be. Why don't I just put myself in that shoes and create this opportunity? And that is why, this is where I went from. I went from this person, from selling in the Yaba market, to becoming a business owner, to even putting my own structure, my own site, having my own comforts. All these things was done with what copywriting. And you can also move to this reality with just this program called Dominate with Copywriting. In this program is a self-paced learning system. It's a live, you also get live session, access to community, access to templates and swipe files, access to 30 days teaching. 30 days teaching is different from whatever you're getting here. So this program is currently 25,000 as a main tuition fee. But if you're going to be paying right now, you can make payments of just 4,997. Now, there are a lot of people, there are a lot of testimonies from this program. But here are the things you're going to be getting when you register today. Number one, you're going to be getting understanding the A to B of copywriting, A to Z of copywriting. You're going to get the beginner guide, like it's going to be broken down for you. You're also going to be learning the unique attraction system that we use to capture, buyers on steroids. This is the attraction, the headline system. You're also going to be learning hooks framework, how to hook anybody that is reading your copy. You're also going to be learning the secret to emotional storytelling, audience research, freelancing guide. You're going to be guided on how to become a profitable freelancer in 30 days or less. You're going to learn how to build your portfolio more efficiently, just like the way I taught you right now. You're going to learn how to optimize your freelance profile. You're going to also learn email marketing secrets, how to write emails for clients, because this is like one of the top things that people apply, that people employ people for, how to write emails, email sequence. You're also going to learn how to write sales copy by yourself with your head. I also created a system whereby AI can also help you by this other thing, the AI assisted guide. I'm going to be showing you how to use AI to write copies that may take you 1 hour. You just write them in words, 20 minutes, edited and everything. I'm also going to be showing you how to get clients both offline and online. You're also going to be learning, copywriting, content creation system, and how to get people to notice you in the industry. Among all that, you're going to be getting more bonuses that will really, really help your career, even if bonuses like my book on copywriting, currently 5,000 naira on seller, and it has sold over 200 copies. Mindset Boost, many of you have this, is one of my books that I give my students to build their mindset. You're also going to be learning how to create an ebook from an ebook audio course, and I also give you the video course if you're going to be paying today. Then you're also going to be learning the affiliate marketing secrets. All these things are the things I use to climb to this ladder. So learning copywriting plus all these things alone will boost you. A lot of testimonies have come out from this training. So if you're interested, this is one of the copywriting trainings that you should not pass. I am not alone. I talk about mentorship a lot. And this is one of my mentors, John Obidi, Jimmy Tewe. This was a private mentorship session that we overpaid over 300 and something K just to be in this room for just 5 hours, and it was worth it. I've also been in the same room learning from people like Emeka Onubis, a realtor, a book writer, a teacher, a coach, and consultant. I've been with Homa Wogo, an accelerator in LinkedIn. I've also been with Salem King, a top content creator. I've also been with Ronald Zimora and some other big people in the industry. So one thing is that you're not just learning from a haphazard source. So if you want to pay, you can just screenshot the details right now. You can pay to the Moniepoint. Basically, it's going to show BOSSUHZI consult. So currently it is 4,997 if you're going to be paying today. If you're going to be paying. So see you guys inside the DWC program. I can't wait to see everyone there. If you want to be paying, it is 4,997 for the people that are going to be paying today. After Friday, it's going to go back to 25,000 naira. And tomorrow is the last day. So if you have money right now, just lock in your spots. New month, new grace. New month, new grace. You say it in church. But this is the time to actualize it. It's time to make that a reality by taking the first step. Except a corn of it falls in the ground and die, it cannot bear forth fruit. You need to take that step by planting into your life. You need to build yourself. One of the ways to like ensure that you have enough stream of income is when you learn and learning. In fact, even if you don't learn anything, learn if you want to really know how to make money, just watch how people are making money and replicate the same system. So if you see somebody that is good, that has money, that is even doing well for himself, regardless, and you want to learn, you can still do the same thing that person is doing and make money. So that is how to learn. So I just dropped a wisdom right now. If you know something, you'll grab it. So with that being said, let me just see the comment section. But before then, like aside everything I just said, aside telling you about the program and all, if you really got value from today's class, the portfolio creation and all, I want you to just drop a fire emoji in the comment section. Drop a fire emoji in the comment section. Let me see whether you guys got. If you want to ask any question, just ask in the comment section as well. In the next 1 minute or 2 minutes, we are going to be like ending this session and we are just going to be going back to our group. So can I use my phone for? Yes, you can use your phone. For us that we don't have, you can use your phone. I want to become. So how do I become a DWC member? Now, all the details to become a DWC member is in the group, is in the video description, so you can check it. I may not be able to post these things, the paid trading in our group, in our general group. The reason is many people know it's a free training, so I don't want to like start bombarding people. So you that have the secret, you that is here right now, take that opportunity. So I want to join the next training. You can join now and and be serious. There is no next training. It is one time. If you miss this opportunity, you may just it can be very, very, you may just miss it. So DWC. It is 4,997. I have pinned it in the description so you can take it. You can use the account details. So, okay, that's good. How do we pay for it tomorrow? Tomorrow is the last day for 4,997 payments. If you want to like lock in your slots, you can also lock in your slot today. You can go to my DM and also tell me that you're interested. So I can lock in your spot. Only tomorrow, this is just even open for 20 people. So if you're part of the 20 people that will grab 4,997, lucky for you. So it has been an awesome time to be with you guys. Congratulations to everyone. Tomorrow I'm going to be wearing my graduation regalia and graduating you guys out from this school. It is, you guys are already agbayas. Go and learn, go and make money, then come back. So, but the people that will be joining me, you guys are going into a new dimension of intelligence. So I can't wait to see everyone on ground. Good night and God bless you. And thank you. All right, people still want to stay here. People be going now. Be going. Let me drink my water. Eh? Good night.